like that. It's like just a cube of something. Well, I'm glad to hear you say these really wonderful things. I can't take credit for planning all of the effects, but you're a filmmaker, you know, like at some level something happens, and then in your moments, your accesses of incredible hubris, the kind where you know you're just going straight to hell, but you're just privately thinking, I did that, I thought of that, yeah, and then you allow yourself, but then you realize later, you have to confess that some things are just happy accidents. I like to think that a lot of times you accidentally produce something just because you're being so brutally honest about yourself, that everything does just fit together. But no one believes a word I say after this movie now anyway. But there's something just melodramatically true about absolutely everything in the movie. I use the term melodrama to describe a type of drama. We all use the word melodramatic to usually criticize someone who's being too uninhibited, and that's exactly the way I use it, but not too uninhibited. In a good melodrama, a good movie melodrama or a novel, melodramatic novel, the artist is uninhibiting the character's feelings to the point where they can be as frightened or as lusty or as violent as they are in their dreams, where they don't have to behave the way they do during regular waking hours. And I'd make the distinction that melodrama is not truth exaggerated, because that suggests that a truth that's been distorted by exaggeration, but it's a truth uninhibited. So a melodramatic version of someone's life might show them actually grabbing the person after whom they lust, whereas in real life you kind of just silently suffer and go without making the move or something like that. So this movie represents just a big litany of desires and laments and wailings and weepings and curses and maybe little erotic frustrations for once realized or whatever, but it's just kind of an uninhibited documentary. It's a melodramatic documentary, so it represents 100% truth. It's just, I guess it's probably not so much a profile of my city as it is of me.
I'm going to crush some people's dreams here, but the woman playing your mother is not in fact your mother. Ann Savage, can you just talk about getting her in the project and about that background?
Sure. Ann Savage is an actress I've been terrified of for years. She